I used to be very scared of heights, but then I realised that I'm rich and the normal rules don't apply. Hello and welcome to an edition of Lady J Plays. You might remember me from such YouTube videos as, well, the unboxings where I used all of my refined palate to find out whether it was worth purchasing a, or any of, next-gen console. A lot of the feedback I got was very positive, and what was drawn to my attention was the fact that perhaps my unusual skills in taste-making could be used elsewhere, perhaps for refining people's idea of things outside of games consoles. As I am one of the foremost tastemakers in the whole of Christendom, it would be remiss of me to not use my skills to help better educate you, the pros. As quite honestly, your taste levels are shocking. As you can see, I am at home in my country estate because I might not have mentioned before, but I'm fabulously wealthy. I'm obviously being very, very sensible and socially distancing, and I'm not at all on holiday in the Maldives before lockdown happened, because that would be terribly, terribly selfish of me. And I'm not a selfish person. Look at the work I'm doing here. It is God's work. The game I've chosen for today has been suggested to me. It is Hitman 3, which I believe from the title is about an assassin of sorts. I thought this was a particularly good game to pick, being that my family has often used services of thus. Sometimes people don't want to move off land and they just need a gentle shove off a cliff, so that then you can buy the land so that you can have an auxiliary car park for when your friends come. I feel like I can offer an extra layer that perhaps you are too poor to have ever hired a hitman. Hitmen, or hit people we should say. Let's not get into trouble. So without further ado, why don't we boot up Hitman 3. It's very sexist sounding. Why can't women have hits? Girls Aloud was quite popular. So here we are, live from my country estate, not at all in the Maldives. Let us play the Hitman. So we have a target, someone considerably poorer than us, I presume. Let us find out what the plan... I'd much rather actually just freestyle.
Look closer.
Okay. Do we have to listen to somebody talking? Do I just need to go and murder someone? Because I'm kind of cool with that.
Beyond the headlines.
I mean, yes, but the seats of power are very, very comfy.
A hidden hand.
I have to say, I've sat in quite a few of them, occasionally on someone's lap.
To it.
Sometimes you are. Sometimes you're just known as the help.
To use and throw.
Yes, the help.
To do the unthinkable.
Yes.
The unforgivable. And
as it should not. You're being paid handsome. No, you're not being paid handsomely. You're being paid averagely attractively for doing such jobs.
We trapped the constant.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Chief controller. And finally,
well, that's just recklessness. They should have had offshore accounts. No paper trail. Rich person 101. Don't write shit down on a bit of paper.
And
very exciting music. Orchestral, no doubt. I thought it was all plinky, blippy music for video games, but this is actually, I mean, you could potentially hear something like this on BBC Night at the Proms. You know, the sort of proletariat symphony orchestra thing that they do. Because they can't afford to go and see it in real life, or they just don't have a string quartet in their bathroom, like normal people. Am I supposed to know who any of these people are at this juncture? Because normally someone hands me a dossier with the names of people, but I don't learn them, because I don't care, because I'm rich.
Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's
like the
tallest
Shard
building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is
Fifth generation.
old money.
Rookie.
His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one
Were?
point the chief landowners in New
How
York.
the mighty have fallen.
Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling guns.
Well, that's the end of that story. So we have Carl Ingham, Scandinavian origin. They used to be blacksmiths. Ew. People who work with their hands are so... Ugh. Gross. Can you ever really get the hands clean after that kind of work? I don't think you can. Dutch-German. Bit too much of a blend for me. Successful merchants. Oh, they sell things. Ugh. You should just be born and have money. That's how it works. Right, the starting location is the Burj something. I presume that it's supposed to be akin to the Burj Khalifa, I believe, which is in Dubai, the tallest building in the world. It was kind of fancy, but not like really fancy, like nouveau riche fancy. You know, throw money at it and try and make it classy. A bit like the white lacquered furniture on MTV Cribs. You're not fooling anyone. I don't really believe in planning, because usually if things go wrong, someone else just mops up the mess for me. So I assume it's a similar situation here. Lovely. Well, they have shut the travel corridor now, so...
Today is the inauguration of the scepter.
Lovely. Look at that. Shiny floors.
You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's
This guy has a terrible hat.
While a paranoid
ensconced. It's good that these video games have difficult words that you could learn.
Security on highest alert.
Would you like me to pause it so you can look it up? Ooh, I say that is rather high. I used to be very scared of heights, but then I realised that I'm rich and the normal rules don't apply. It has a very similar height to the Burj Khalifa. One of the things you'll notice about being at the Burj Khalifa is that normally when you look down from a tall building, you'll see comparably sized buildings near, yes? Whereas when you're in the Burj Khalifa, all the other buildings are very, very low down to the ground. It's if they are shrinking in the intensity of the phallus that has been pushed, thrust to the sky. The music is rather aggressive here. Actually, that does remind me, the time I did go up the Burj Khalifa, when you go up in the lift, the music is rather dramatic like this, which does make getting out of the elevator rather terrifying. Oh, whoops. I don't think anyone really needs dramatic music when going up 4,000 floors. Does the person in the balloon, what's the line of sight here? Can they see us? Do they mind? Do they think we're a window cleaner? I presume you'd probably wear something like this if you did window clean the Burj Khalifa. I don't think I'd like that job. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I'd like a job.
Locked.
Can't he do it?
Camera and scan the lock, will you?
Right, okay, scanning the window. Scanning, okay, where am I? Ah, here we are. We have fiber wire and we have a camera. So I guess we just pop that scan. I just take a nice little picture of myself. Having a lovely time. Here we are. Lovely time. Look at that. He likes his job. Okay. Oh, there's depth of field. Oh, I can... Many a different... I mean, it should probably focus on, you know, the murdering of people. I presume that's the point.
Them for good.
What's this over here?
We are so close,
Ooh,
47.
a coin. See, it's very easy to make money if you just put in a little bit of effort. Also, sorry, who uses coins? A coin? I mean, what's their value? Nothing. Unless, I do hear that if you go to a supermarket, like, I mean, my absolute base level supermarket, if I absolutely had to go into a place full of ordinaries. Fortnum & Mason's for ham, sometimes. Selfridge's food hall, also. I did once go. I was in the middle of nowhere. I didn't have anywhere else to go, and I was very, very hungry, and my butler wasn't answering his phone. I did once. Just you can't tell anyone this. I did once go into a Waitrose. It's horrific. All the food stacked up, repetitive patterns. So we're going into a party now, I believe. So off we go. Here we go. My God, what? Is this common practice for this video game? Does he often walk through a curtain and come out the other side wearing a Burton menswear suit? It's quite heavy shoulder padding. Look at that. It's quite pointy on the sides. He certainly didn't go to Savile Row to have this fixed. Look at that. Look at his silhouette. His shoulders are pointing out at 45-degree angles. It's like he just bought it off the rack. He also has a barcode on the back of his head. I don't know, was he hanging out in Camden in the early 2000s? Also, if you're supposed to be in disguise and sort of blending in, having a bald head with a very noticeable tattoo on the back of it doesn't seem particularly savvy. But then I'm not a hitman, hit woman, hit person. I'm not any of those. I mean, I don't really do things for money. Of any kind. It seems a bit grotesque, really. Transactional. Ugh. I believe in one-way transactions. In the direction of me, and then they stop. Welcome to the Scepter Pamphlet. Join us for the inauguration of the Burj Al Ghazali. Prince Al Ghazali invites you to join him in this opening of a milestone of a building. Can a building be... Oh, well, obviously it wasn't someone who went to Eton who wrote this pamphlet. I do hope we can get into the VIP area. I don't really want to be at a party if I'm not behind a velvet rope. I don't feel safe. I've been told I need to disguise myself. But let's take a look at this man. I'm a guest. I can do what I like. Can I take a photo of him? Take a photo. I could throw a coin at him. I'm sure he wouldn't be offended in any way by that. Smile then! I'm taking a picture and showing it to your supervisor. I'm a guest. Therefore, I can do whatever I want. See, this is much more exactly. Yes, bow to me. I am a guest.
Just leave me, please.
I'm uploading that one to the secret rich person's thing that's like Instagram that's not called Instagram. You don't know about it because you're not rich. There's a lot, but at least somebody's cleaned the floor. Look at that. Oh, there's some scuff marks there. You've got guests round.
Greetings, sir.
I'd like a drink, please. Where did the tray go? Yeah, give me a drink. I want a drink. Does he keep... Right, you're definitely being reported to the management. The attitude of the staff here. The real Burj Khalifa is, you probably couldn't even see the floor from looking down if you had a glass floor.
I would like to address the Providence partners directly. I want them to know why this is happening. And I have an idea, but it requires you finding a map terminal.
Okay, let's do what this man says and just hopefully this horrific experience will be over with. Right. Okay, interact with terminal.
Listen.
You
I want
said
to talk
that
to the
already.
partners directly.
You
Make
literally
them
said that
understand
already.
why all of this is happening. And
Okay.
that terminal gives me an idea. There's a
He
server
sounds like he's
room
about
near
to
the Sheikh's
cry.
personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
Right, okay. These people really have no idea about personal space. Also, what is she wearing? That is the ugly... Is this what people who work wear? Look at the length of that skirt. Hideous. Honestly, they should really have a dress code for these places.
There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh
Okay.
air,
Where
47?
am I going? So I'm supposed to be sneaking around. Oh. Can I attack this? Oh! God damn it, there's somebody there. Oh dear, I did not check my corners. No. This is not going terribly well. Let's go hide in the cupboard. Let's just hide in here. Get in the cupboard. And we'll just wait there till the heat dies down, I presume.
November Zulu, over. Okay, we have an individual practicing chokeholds on people.
Does he recognise me? No. Oh, look. Just got a new... See? It's all fine!
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
Quick, count to 10. 1.
Did they not think that it was peculiar? Oh, she's off. Lovely. Okay. I could totally get this guy. I mean, this is the sort of... This chap here, he's security. He's also got a gun. I want his stuff, basically, and he can just suck my balls. In we pop. There's some flies in there. Disgusting. Now I am security. I can hopefully go anywhere I bloody well like. Off we pop. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Is there a down... What? Hold on. Oh, God.
There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped.
Oh, good Lord. I believe that Tom Cruise, as he is known, once did something similar. Oh, sorry, I keep taking photos. I can't get out of selfie mode.
The server room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway.
Oh. Are they annoyed about that? Oh, I killed someone. Oh dear. Ah yes, let's subdue this chap. Excuse me, sir, I would very much like your kit. Maintenance staff, yes, here we are. I presume we can go anywhere. Good maintenance staff is efficient, and I should never bloody well see them. Cleaners get to go everywhere. They get to see every part of the world. They should be grateful.
A calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47.
Oh.
All right, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal. Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide,
I'm not
47.
sure where I'm supposed to hide. Where am I going to go? Oh, balls. Oh dear.
Sir, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be anywhere.
Where did he go?
Here. Hands over your head. Double tap.
Oh dear. I believe that I'm going to die. Can I just run out the room? Hide in the toilet? Here we are. It's what I used to do when Mummy and Daddy used to argue. But also so that I could eavesdrop over his PIN number so I could steal funds from him. It's all done in good fun. I mean, if he didn't want me to steal all of his money, then he shouldn't have, in a private room, said his PIN number out loud. Often at boarding school, it was really the only fun thing to do, was to hide. Mainly because everyone there was just so unbelievably poor compared to me. I didn't really want to mingle with them. Cambridge and Oxford will let anybody in these days. Really, they should have it means tested, and they should check the bank balances, because if you're going to pay all the money to go to Cambridge and Oxford and to hang out with future prime ministers and, you know, visionaries of this country, then really you don't want someone who's come from Maidstone. I think what might be prudent at this point, probably peeing. It's always a good idea. Here we are. He has terrible advice, this man. Pull out one of the racks, and then you do, and then security comes, and you're like, well, that's not fucking helpful, is it? Feel like whatever direction we go, we're kind of screwed. I like stealing things. I know that I'm fabulously wealthy and I can afford pretty much everything, but there's something distinctly delightful about just taking things that aren't mine, like other people's houses. Poison. Ah, yes. Definitely my method of choice. Be spotted here. Feel like the answer is yes. No, I'm... Oh dear. That did not go well.
We got a trespasser. Screw you.
Oh God, we're all going to die. No, I'm not. I'm fully not trespassing in any way, shape or form. Shh. There's a giant puddle up here. Goodness me. Oh, good Lord. Can I jump down? Yeah? That. They seem very unperturbed by my running through here. Oh well, I suppose... Oh, good lord. Okay, great.
What the hell
Are you?
doing
But
here?
are you, though?
I'm getting help.
No, you're not.
I'm
Shh,
calling the
quiet
guards
now.
on you.
Oh, why can't I take her outfit? Oh, crap. Right, just peg it. When in doubt, jump off the building. Can I jump off the building? No. Oh, crap. I'm very wealthy! Leave me be! Oh, yeah, go down here. Oh. If they knew who I was, they would know that I was fabulously wealthy and that perhaps they should just let me do whatever I like. How many people can we murder? Is it possible to just go around murdering lots of people and then just for the fun of it? Was he somebody important? Goodness me, I'm rather buff. I feel like I'm in a better attire for the area.
I'll do it when I get to the other side.
Right, so we're here now. Is he going to completely screw me again this time?
I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access
Right,
to the
but-
terminal.
You said this before, and lots of people ran into the room and tried to shoot me. Yeah, this is bullshit. You have to hide. I mean, really, I would just throw wads of cash at them until they said, okay, fine. Right in their face. It's a really useful technique should you ever be stranded anywhere. Literally, just take wads of cash from your pocket and just throw them at someone's face. And generally, they either just, there's so much money they just stop, or you've knocked them unconscious. He's a terrible,
Sorry about that,
what is he, a
47.
handler,
Let's
a
try
coach?
again, shall we?
What's the terminology?
I think I've got it.
Well, why didn't you tell
We
us
need a
that
key card
before?
to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell.
Oh. I don't want to... I feel like murdering the proletariat seems a little bit harsh. We can always take this again. So, I'm sorry, but where's this key card? This man has terrible advice.
I thought about what you said. Yeah, I've changed my mind.
What's she
What an
talking about?
insane idea to start with. Exploding
Is
golf
she a
ball.
murderer?
I don't want blood on my hands. I've never taken things to such an extreme before. Yes, I promise I'll start attending anger management. I know I have issues.
She sounded like a horrific human. I mean, this party really is heating up now. Let's pop that in there, dump that in there. Here we are, we're making good headway. What are some of the funnest things you found in cupboards? Aside from my father's PIN number, as I spoke of, as I stole all of the money that he had. I mean, technically it was my money anyway, so I don't know what he was complaining about. I've hidden in my sister's room and found out she had a horse fetish. No kink shaming, of course. Rich people have some of the weirdest and most barbarically strange kinks of anybody in the entire world because we're rich and we can pay people to do whatever we like. She's still dead down there. Really? Oh, janitorial key. I mean, the security in this place is frankly shocking.
That must have done something.
No,
Can you see anything different in
not
the
at
room?
all. No, it looks all the same. I suppose I should have been slightly more observant. I feel like this man has terrible advice. Just pull out a server rack again. I felt as this man has appalling advice. I'm just going to restyle from now on. This is bollocks. Delicious poison. It's a long family tradition, actually. Often when we need to sort of clear out the line to getting titles, it's a very useful tool. This is where the other gentleman is, up here. Oh, where is he? He's downstairs. He's coming up
Guide
here.
the world to being a better place. A place where
This is our mark, I
the
believe.
intelligent and the strong can prosper. But
That's Carl Ingram. Providence partner and brass-balls billionaire. A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
I mean, this is all very long-winded, and like, whilst I could mess around and go and, you know...
Okay.
Just shoot him.
So, it's our...
Just shoot everybody, and then... Oh. I mean, much quicker. How much money do hitmen make, anyway? Like, is it really... I mean, it would have to be a lot of money. I mean, can we do this and then just shoot him in the head? What's the rules? I need to get behind him. It's very difficult. Let me get behind him. Useful to have a gun at this point. Kill the help! They're just as complicit! Oh. Well, I'm not sure there's enough money in the world. It's a lot of effort. I mean, just go up to him, shoot him in the face, pay off the judges, bribe the guards, whatever needs to be done. I mean, anything less than $1 million seems pointless. And even then, I could just steal it from my father, and then I wouldn't have to do any of this. I mean, I'm so rich, I've never even learned how to spell yacht. I don't need to. Someone else spells it for me. Personally speaking, I would much rather lay on my chaise longue and have someone bring me a very, very old whiskey, a cigar, and watching reruns of Posh People's You've Been Framed, which is the proletariat getting up to misadventure and hurting themselves quite significantly. And we laugh. And they get £250. So what's that? Like 6 months' wages or something? Yes, I really don't think stealth and subtlety are part of my palette. And I'm quite pleased with that. When you're rich, you don't really have to beat around the bush. You just throw a wad of cash in someone's face, and generally speaking, they agree with whatever you just said. It is as delightful as you think. Thank you so much for joining me for Lady J Plays. I shall be back again with another exciting insight into the world of video games. I will be on my country estate forthwith for now until lockdown is over. And then, yes, so I shall be able to play more games for you, is my point. Thank you for joining me. It's been delightful. Mainly because I can't see your faces.
She's so